Hello and welcome to Steve's Vintage Model Builds. Welcome back to subscribers and previous viewers, and a very hearty welcome to those who may be joining me for the first time. Hope you find it informative and interesting, and we'll have a bit of fun, I hope. Okay, so new package came in the mail today. International priority. Sorry, I'm hiding my address. Can't be too careful these days. And so this package came from Rare Waves, which company I've dealt with before. I've ordered a few things from them. Their stuff always comes on time, in good condition, and hopefully this came more than a week before the earliest promise date. So I'm pretty happy about that. And so let's open it up and see what we've got here. Okay, here we go. Nice weatherproof protective bag. Which seems to defy opening. I'll be right back. Okay. Get rid of that. And we have a nice sturdy cardboard sleeve, packing slip, and so, like I say, the vendor here was Rare Waves. I've dealt with them before. The kit costs about $39.28. Well, exactly $39.28. But I used TD points, TD Bank points, so it didn't cost me anything. Yeah. And so let's take a look here and see what we've got. Ooh. The Italeri Bell AB212 UH-1N Huey. Arconic helicopter. Many are still in service today. And yeah, so one of the fellas at Ice Cream 7 channel, we're doing a group build on helicopters. That's going through till June. And I'm finishing up the Chinook. And one of the other fellas mentioned, actually no, I didn't see it. I saw this on a different channel. Fella did a great job of doing it up. And so I picked it up for the build, for the group build. And so, not counting that poor old FW-190 Italeri 172 kit, there was as much a failure on my part as it was on theirs. This will be my first Italeri build, and it is the, I hate this word, iconic UH-1N. Famously known as the Huey, originally designated HU for helicopter utility. When it went into service, it was renamed the UH, utility helicopter. And so from the original HU, that's where it gets the Huey from. It's a workhorse of many air forces throughout the world, even today. Humanitarian organizations, all sorts of interesting things. And this is not the Vietnam era version. This is the European version, the AB212, which is manufactured by the Italian company. We'll get to that inside. It's something Westland helicopters. In any case, you see here on the box art we got ISAF. It's their catalog number 2692, 148 scale. Decals for 4 versions. Although they only show 3 here. And figures not included, and it's a super decal sheet. So that means that there's lots of decals, lots of extras. And we can see all the decals on the side here. See the decals on the side here. The camera's not liking that. There we go. And we got a sprue map on the side, 14 plus. And we've got the 4 different decalings here. The ISAF, Grupo Afghanistan 2008, that looks like Italian Air Force. Another Italian Air Force. German Air Force, and Marines Rescue Helicopter. Augusta. That's what it is. Augusta Westland. That's the name of the company now. Okay, so yeah, as you saw, we got a nice sturdy cardboard sleeve, and this box arrived in perfect condition. It's just beautiful. So they're going to get a quarter bonus point for that. Rare Waves is always great. Okay, now let's see what's inside the box. Nice top opening box too. I don't hate the side opening boxes, but the big advantage to the top opening boxes is, of course, you can put your stuff in the box and you can see it there and, you know, get what you need and set aside sub-assemblies and so on and so forth. Ooh, we got a nice big booklet here. And a nice big kit. Okay. Wow. Okay, and nice heat sealed. Sprue bag, 2 sprue bags, one for the regular sprues, one for clear. So that's always nice. I won't open this up, but we'll show it here. Actually, I will open it up. Isn't that nice and neat, eh, Steve? Neatly done. Peter Oxley be having fits. He uses a ruler to slide his knife along. Very particular man he is. Very particular man. Okay, and so we have a very nice clear parts here. Move that away so you get a better idea there. Bright, shiny. There's some contour to them. No scratches. No smudges, no blurring. Perfect. Very nice. Just the way we like it. And we come to the main event. And so what have we got here? We've got 2 screws. Yeah, 2 screws. And so we'll go over a bit of the history. UH-1N was developed from a project of the US-based Bell Helicopter Company at the end of the 60s. Although it first flew in 1962, although I don't know where they get that from. Maybe the end of the 1950s. In Italy, a similar version is produced on license by Augusta Westland under the designation AB-212. The AB-212 is a medium two-blade rotor powered by 2 Pratt & Whitney PT6T turboshaft power turbines, providing 1.342 kilowatts of power. It's a development of Model 205, the main difference being an elongated fuselage. In the first half of the 2000s, the AB-212 was massively updated to enhance its operational capacity. It has been fitted with 2 7.62mm swiveling machine guns on the tailgates, and defensive equipment has been upgraded with anti-missile flare launchers, additional ceramic and Kevlar armor to protect the crew. Italian AB-212s with this upgraded configuration are employed since 2006 in Afghanistan, which obviously they're not anymore, in the International Security Assistance Force mission, ISAF. And I don't see copyright on this, copyright date on this. But it was originally tooled in 1997 and with new parts in 2010. So, in case you haven't noticed, the U.S. helicopters are mostly named after Native American tribes. The Sioux was came to fame in the Korean War. The bubble with the bubble canopy, all around bubble canopy, used for air ambulance and scouting, all sorts of other things. That was the Sioux. This is the Iroquois, and of course they have the Black Hawk and the Apache and all those. So, and all fierce fighting peoples. Iroquois in the east, one of the 6 nations. Sioux in the Midwest and the West. And my other research indicates that the Iroquois was started development in the early 1950s, and it was the main idea for it was for a new medical evacuation and utility helicopter. The Bell 204 first flew in October 1956 was very warmly received. And the engine performance was excellent. Went into production in March 1960, and although at first everyone was impressed with the motors, it was soon found they needed to be upgraded to more powerful engines, and so they used Lycoming engines producing 520 kilowatts, and by 1966 the new Lycomings were capable of 1,000 kilowatts. So I guess this new one is 1,342 kilowatts. First used in combat operations during the Vietnam War. As I said, first deployed in March 1962. That included general support, air assault, cargo transport, aeromedical evacuation, search and rescue, electronic warfare, and ground attack missions. Armed Iroquois gunships carried a variety of weapons, including rockets, grenade launchers, and machine guns, and were often modified in the field to suit specific operations. An excellent weapons delivery system, and an outstanding utility helicopter. Still used by many nations. Okay, so a little pregnant pause there. We'll set this aside. And we have the two fuselage halves, obviously. Seats, seat bulkheads, control panel. There's nice detail on the control panel. I'll do that up by hand. Doors. Weapons pods. Rear stabilizing rotor. Some very tiny parts. But I'm not seeing any flash. Nothing inside the windows. Nothing on the long fuselage. Nothing on the teeny weeny parts. So that's very nice. Okay, and then here we've got the rest of this stuff. Intake and exhaust vents. Part of the tail. Side panels. Floor of the fuselage. Expect that's the roof. Rotor blades. Again, I'm not seeing any flash whatsoever. So it's always nice when it's like that. How about we do this different? There we go. Okay, so we get a good size instruction booklet here. Multiple languages. Italy's in Europe after all. Although I made the mistake of thinking it wasn't at one point. In another video. Then we've got useful advice, study the instructions, don't pull off the parts, assemble in numerical sequence, etc., all that stuff. Take a look at the super decals sheet here. Got for Marine Rescue, US, various different things. German, Bundesgrenzschutz. Bundesgrenzschutz. The people something or other. Anyways, okay. Figure that out after. My German's not that good. My German's not any good. Spotty at best. Okay, so we start out here. Take a look. Boy, that's a big booklet. So we've got 1, 2, 3 sprues. They give you the paint scheme. Medium gray, flat black, aluminum, gunmetal, pale green. Sorry about that. That was my phone. And so yeah, nice sprue map. Got the numbers here. Okay, so as with most aircraft, we start off with the cockpit seating assembly. And all of the various different, they give you the excuse me, they give you the colors of each individual thing. Nice big numbers, nice blow-ups of smaller things. I like that. They indicate what's optional. I guess it might depend on what weapons you're going to do or whatever the case may be. And, oh, okay, so this is an optional, looks like a bench. Looks like a canvas bench behind the pilot and co-pilot seats. So, excuse my sniffles, it's getting to be that time of year. Okay, and then, yeah, so we've got the, I guess this is probably the ceiling of the cockpit. Rotors go there, and that goes on there. They give you the detailing here. This looks pretty nice. Excuse me. Okay, and got a couple different versions here, so as always you have to review it all and figure out which version you're going to build first, or which version you're going to build. Can't usually wait till the end to do that. And so yeah, just takes you through step by step. They're all pretty simple steps. It looks like it all goes together very nicely. And again, we've got different versions here. And then we've got the undercarriage, windows underneath, all the different doodads. Ooh, nice. We got guns. We got guns. Guns. Look at that. Okay. Those Those are probably, they look like 30 cal miniguns. I don't know. We'll see. And here, yeah, definitely there are going to be guns on this one. And then we get the various different. Oh, here we go. This is the ISAF Italian version. And this looks like Italian Air Force. Then we have the Marines Rescue. And then we have the German one. I'm kind of leaning towards doing a Marine version, but not the Rescue version. So it's my model, and I'll do what I want. Ah. Okay. Okay, so now it comes to ratings time. Now I'll put up a card on how I rate a kit. Basically, it's a 12-point system, 10 standard points, 2 points for packaging, 2 points for sprues, 3 points for parts, and 3 points for instructions. Each of those categories can get up to get a quarter-point bonus for any wow factors. And there's up to a full bonus point for value. Value is not just the, value isn't just a cheap kit. Value, I factor in how many hours of enjoyment I expect to get out of it. If the number of parts is commensurate with the with the cost. And sometimes more parts isn't better. Some people like that kind of thing. And so, anyways, so we've got 2 1/4 here for the packaging. Box was absolutely perfect. External packaging was beautiful. Quarter-point bonus on that, definitely. There. And yeah, and I mean, beautiful box art. That's a beautiful photograph right there. So yeah, extra quarter-point bonus there. Sprues, 2 points, 2 full points plus a quarter-point. There was no flash, and I mean no flash. So that always gets a quarter-point bonus. Parts, quality of plastic was excellent as far as I could tell. The detail was nice. There weren't any warped or broken parts, and plenty of decals. So a full 3 points there. Instructions get 2.75 out of 3. I have to take a quarter-point off because there was no color. Although they give you color on the side here. You only get a bonus. You only get the full 3 points if you include a color. If they include a color insert or a color page. So there we go. That brings us. Oh yeah, overall for the value, I'm going to give it 3/4 of a point out of a full point. Less than less than $40, and looks like a nice kit, and looks to be a good value. It'll go together nicely with lots of options. And that brings us up to a full 11, which is one of the highest ratings I've given lately. Haven't given a 12 yet. I think there was one that was 11 and a half, but I'm not sure. In any case, this looks to be like a really nice kit, and it's going to get built sooner or later as part of the group build for Ice Queen scale models. Hi to everybody there, Zinzan, Sue, Plastic Monkey, all the gang. And so, yeah, so that's it for this review. And just a couple little updates. I'm finishing up the OV-10. As you can see, I'm having some challenges with the insignia white paint on the top here. This will be dealt with. And what else have we got? Oh, celebration! Yay! I had this Novo Black Widow Heavy Night Fighter, 172 scale, made in the USSR in 1977, I believe it was. Yes, 1977. And there she is. She's going to be in flight. Thought I did a pretty good job with those figures. This was originally a frog kit, and I was pretty upset because I had carefully set aside sorry, that was the phone. I had carefully set aside the clear parts and then was unable to relocate them. Anyways, yay, I found them today. So yeah, that's all that's left is just decaling and clear parts. That's going to happen tonight. And sorry for the interruption there. That was my phone. No one ever calls me except when it's most inconvenient. So yeah, this was a nice little kit. Like I said, a frog kit. Went together pretty nicely. From 1977. As you can see, there's some fingerprints on it. I have to clean things up with a bit of alcohol. But turned out pretty good. Pretty happy with it. And so that will I do believe I picked these up off Amazon. I think there was a set of 10 or something for $20 or whatever it was. Anyways. I don't know why this doesn't want to go. Anyways, you get the idea. We'll figure that out too. Okay, so yeah, that's very nice. And we've got the Twin Otter. It's primed up. And got a bit of the titanium white laid down on that. So that's very nice and coming along. Very nicely, as Peter Sellers would say. Or, more accurately, Inspector Clouseau. Okay, so that's it for today. Just a bit of a shorter one, and hope everyone enjoyed it. Thanks to all my subscribers. I really appreciate everybody's time, and look forward to the chats that we have when we come across each other, whether it's Peter Oxley's channel or Sue's channel. So thanks again, and we'll be back soon. Have a great day. Bye now.